If you jump in the pool, Grayson, I'll
money.
give you $20.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh, we got 9 minutes.
Nah, we don't got time. We don't got time. Yeah, they would have.
Lint rolled his outfit.
Yeah, bro, just Lynn
Such a
rolled his
good
outfit.
outfit.
We got 9 minutes to get out of here.
Kia ora te whānau. Welcome back to Why Should We Give a F special edition. We're currently in Los Angeles, which is pretty exciting. We've been over here in the States for about 10 days now, and we're actually flying home today. So we thought it would be pretty cool to do a quick podcast episode before coming home, just to like debrief about how our haerenga has been going, like the things that we've learnt. But yeah, just mainly to have a kōrero about taking young people overseas. It's something that I've been doing for about 10 years now, and we thought there might be some whānau out there who want to know a little bit about how you do it, why we do it. So we've brought one of the young people who's come on the trip to kōrero about his experience, his first time over in the States. We've got, actually, so do you guys want to introduce yourselves and maybe like a little bit about your angle on this kōrero about taking young Māori overseas, like your perspective of it? So maybe we'll start with Cez, because you're the second oldest.
Humbling. Okay, kia ora te whānau, ko Sarah Pihi mā tōku ingoa. I am one of our youth workers here at Toi Matarua, and I have been I've been here, been to Hawaii 3 times now, eh? I've been on a few overseas trips with Toi Matarua, and I think every single time that we've gone, we've come with a different angle and a different kaupapa, and the kids that have come always, there's so much character development by the end of it. It opens up well, for me, when I first went overseas, my whānau never really travelled overseas. So when I went overseas for the first time with Toi Matarua, it really broadened my horizons and made me realise that it's something that's achievable for people like us, I guess. People like us, not the... Yeah.
Kia ora tātou. I'm Paul. I'm also one of the kaimahi at Toi Matarua. I come with the view of this is my first time coming overseas for mahi, first time going overseas for a kaupapa, and first time overseas with these guys. So yeah, I've travelled a lot with the whānau. It was really just, mostly holidays, but this was the first time there was a reason, there was a point, and there was like, kaupapa for this trip. And I just, we'll talk about that a bit more later, but that's me. Kia ora.
Kia ora, Paul. And then this young man to my right here, please introduce yourself.
Ko Grayson Ahau. I'm a moko boy and a tūtariki leader. My first time over in the States, went to Australia last year, which was a very cool experience. Really opened your eyes on what you could be doing, what you could strive towards and thrive towards. Sorry.
A question I'll just throw out just to kind of get the kōrero going is, for this particular trip, what has it done for you individually? Like coming from your experiences and your backgrounds, what has this particular trip meant to you? What has it, how are we going to go? How are you going home today compared to how you arrived 10 days ago?
This time going overseas was a different kaupapa to what we've usually gone over for. We usually do the mental health awareness angle, but this time we came over to do like an indigenous exchange around the way that kai is planted and the way that they preserve and look after their indigenous fish species. So it was a really different angle, but I feel like I had a lot of fun. Like got to, I don't know about you, but getting my hands dirty was really enjoyable. I think my favourite part of the trip was seeing how not only do they talk about, they said kuleana, like in Hawaii, that's like their responsibility. They lived it. they weren't helping because it's something they had to do. They were helping because it's something that they wanted to do.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think that's something that's inspired me a lot going back home. Even though we did so many amazing things, I think that value is probably something that I'll take back home. Wanting or helping out because you want to, not
Yeah.
because you have to. Yeah. And they're just so graceful about it. Whereas, yeah.
Whereas?
Whereas, no, we're gonna
I think for me was just the interactions with people you've never met before. But as soon as you speak 5 words to them, you've pretty much known them your whole life. The interactions with the tangata whenua over in Hawaii, and also the interactions with leaders and up-and-coming leaders, seeing a different side to them was amazing. Obviously, I'm pretty new to the lot, so I got to see how I started with them, which is back at home, and then them in a new environment that's unfamiliar, a new environment that's got lots of challenges and tools for them to improve themselves, or for them to, achieve something. The example of the fish pond and not fish pond, whoops. Loko I'ia was just to see our kids in the ocean, but in a different ocean, was cool to see. And the kalo plantation was awesome too. It was like being back at home once we got in that water, and it made it a lot easier to do the mahi, because all the activities we pretty much did was around water. I grew up as a river kid, not an ocean kid, so that was a big challenge for me. Getting that salt water. Yeah. But that was the main thing, was the interactions with people.
Yeah. So, one of the reasons why, going back, is we're actually here with 7 rangatahi. Well, 9 if you include Cesar and Paul, who are technically still rangatahi.
I'm on the cusp just.
And we went to Hawaii to do an exchange for our moko boys, to learn about the taiao, to learn from our other Indigenous young people, which was really beautiful, like these two have mentioned. But one of the reasons why I grabbed Grayson out of all of the rangatahi was because he grew up in the same community that I grew up, back home in Maraenui, Napier. And as a young person growing up in our community, we have a beautiful community that's full with a lot of aroha. It's really tight-knit, and, whānau have your back. But growing up there, travelling overseas is something that can feel really out of reach. And, being raised by a single mum there, we grew up, not even really leaving Hawke's Bay. So when I was 17 and I had the opportunity to come over to America on a cultural exchange, it literally blew my mind. And I came back to Aotearoa, back to Maraenui, as a totally different kid. And so I'm just really interested to hear, no pressure. I don't want to hear that it blew your mind if it didn't, but
tell us that it blew your
but
mind.
just what are you going home? What are you taking from this trip, or a little bit of a personal any encounters that you had while we're over here thinking about home?
A lot to take back home, especially with the cultures, especially how we're so different, but we're also so similar. The language, the way they do things, it's really similar, but it's real different. But even when we were working, it didn't feel like we were working.
Yeah.
It felt like we were just having fun. It was just another day. But yeah, from being from Maraenui, it does, what Shah said, does feel like out of reach. They're like, you see Los Angeles and you're like, oh, I'll never be able to go there. Well, here I am. So
Yeah.
you can.
Yeah.
It's really opened my eyes a bit. Like, there's so much things that I'm gonna be trying to strive towards now. Like, I really want to come back. 2026. So I hope I inspire some of the brothers back at home to get on the kaupapa and come overseas.
Yeah. No, that's it too. Is because like, after when I went home the first time, I was just like my mind was racing about how I could get other people, like my mates and like my younger cousins and that, how I could get them over to have the same experience. And that's the feeling that I've been chasing all of these years. So, you know, going back to our original question, which was why should we give a F about taking rangatahi overseas, is that it really does, it opens their mind, it opens their world, their possibilities, and it inspires them to go home and share that fire with other, you know, with their community. The other thing too is like, with the different rōpū that I've brought overseas, is some young people choose not to keep travelling and going overseas, but they take overseas home with them and they pour that into their community, like the things that they learnt, but also just that ihi that they bring back. They might start a business or start their own kaupapa, but it traces back to the experience that they had coming over and having their eyes open.
Actually, something that I'm interested in hearing from the whānau over here is what were your thoughts before even thinking about or even getting ready for Hawaii? What were your thought process? Were you nervous? Were you scared? I was a little bit scared. But yeah, what was your whole thought process from before we even left New Zealand to even if you want to talk about what you think about now?
How it turned out, how it rolled out. Yeah. I can start because I thought about this the other day, is I tend to, because I have done this a few times, is I do have a tendency to kind of like base current haerenga off of the one just before it. But every rōpū is different. Every group of young people, every young person is different. And so you kind of have to go in with a bit of a blank canvas without expectations, because I made that mistake on this haerenga where I did come in off of the back of 2023 where we brought 12 rangatahi over who were a lot younger than this group, and so I did have different expectations to the expectations that these young people were kind of operating at. So I think that's is I came in with a like a idea of how it was going to run, and it like ran nothing like that. The logistics all ran, you know, how I thought it would, but just the personalities, the dynamics are so much different. So yeah, that was how it was kind of different for me. How did you envision LA was going to be like? Because, you know, we grow up and see LA on movies, on the TV, and music videos, on the game, on GTA. What was it like walking down Venice Beach, seeing Venice Beach growing up on the TV screen?
It wasn't exactly what I pictured.
Yeah,
Wasn't exactly, but it's pretty close to it. It's just a real cool experience to. I've seen that beach my whole life, playing the game, watching all those movies, and I was there.
In that gym,
That gym, Muscle Venice Beach.
the Muscle Beach
Venice
gym.
Beach.
Yeah, that was a bit of a what do you call it? What do you call that thing?
What thing?
That
Yeah, thing.
like a bit of a tick off the bucket list anyway.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
that thing.
Yeah.
I wasn't there. I wasn't there. What are you thinking, bro?
But yeah, it was a
Bit of
real
a
cool
life
experience.
goal, a life.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a real cool experience. Yeah, much else to say.
Yeah, that's really cool for me as someone who's been here a couple of times. Is like, I feel like I get to experience the first time over and over by watching other people experience it. And then like just to see getting out of the van and like your eyes lighting up and you're going, oh, this is it. Oh, and then over around here is the blah blah blah. And, like that just makes it just, that's why we come here, is for that that's why we come all this way, is for those kind of experiences, to tick things off of these bucket lists. What about you, Paul? Because you said this was your... but also, by the way, guys, Paul's only been working with us for maybe like 2 months.
I've been doing this for 2 days.
What were your expectations? Because you really come in hot and haven't had much time to, form preconceived perceptions on things. You've really been thrown in the deep end.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. I think it's just, I'm just grateful. That's all my mindset is all the time. I was grateful for everything. Grateful for the treats. Grateful for the work. Grateful for no sleep sometimes. But just, being grateful, especially on a trip like this. I think this is the first trip I've been on where I've had to hold some adult responsibilities. So big ups to all those parents, all those adults out there that have to do the logistics of the travelling side of things. But it was, just being an adult now. Is
even
the
though
main
you
thing.
ordered chicken tenders at every single
Yeah.
restaurant.
I ordered chicken tenders 20 times on this trip.
Oh, and I'm feeling the best. I'm feeling good. But thank you for that.
I think like Hollywood and LA is so, it's like put up there on a pedestal, and coming here and seeing like the same problems that we have at home, like homelessness, still seeing like, there's actually more rubbish here than at home and things like that. Like it's still an amazing experience, but it just makes you realise nothing's really out of reach. If this is like, the city, the top pedestal, it's like, fuck.
You also say it's like smoke and mirrors.
Yeah.
A lot of what we see is smoke and mirrors.
For real.
When you walk onto that Walk of Fame, it does not look like how you imagine or how we see it online.
Yeah, it looks like you're just down Marine Parade.
Actually, the Marine Parade's nicer.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, no diss, but
just like, and it's, you just gotta, you feel on edge all the time over here. Like it's, but that too is something that like is a beautiful thing to share with our rangatahi, to like get that sense of, man, we have a beautiful home. Like it is so incredible to travel and see these places, but you have a newfound gratitude for your home and how safe you feel walking down the streets of Maraenui in the middle of the night after walking down the street of Hollywood Boulevard.
If Maraenui is the hood, take me back.
Like it's safer.
It is safer because people there, they give a F about you. But over here it is literally is a dog eat dog world over here. You could be dying on the side of the street and people will stroll straight past you. So when you come over here, you have to really take care of one another. But for anybody who might be at home thinking, okay, that's cool, it sounds amazing, I'd love to do it, but how would I take 12 rangatahi over to America? The number one most important thing that you need is relationships. It's all about the people, especially when you go to Hawaii. The people are beautiful people. They're very similar to Māori. And, we have long-standing relationships with our whānau in Hawaii, and that's because they come to us. We care for them. When we go to them, we don't go there with our hand out. We go there with a heart to give, to contribute, to get our hands dirty, to get in there, do some mahi, and we'd leave, we'd leave not taking. But that's something else, about Hawaii is I know that the locals, the indigenous people of Hawaii, actually don't like people visiting. If you look that up, most people are going to say, don't come here. And that's because, tourism in Hawaii is actually destroying the island and it's using all of the resources that should go to the people who live there. But whenever we go there, I've never ever been met with that type of attitude from the locals, because they know that we go there with a different heart. We're not going there to just tan on the beach, to swim in the beautiful waters. We're going over there to exchange And the same for when they come to our home, is that we give them a really beautiful experience. We show them the land. We feed them up. So yeah, that's number one, is about relationships. It's the people that you know.
It's a whole different experience when you go over with people, like people over there. You're not going over doing the Waikiki beach. Like you actually get there
I
to.
wouldn't want to do that.
No, I don't think I would either. But
after
it's saying
experiencing
that,
the real, the real Hawaiian, the indigenous experience.
Yeah, but if you don't know, you don't know. I guess like you'll go. If you went over there, I still think if I went over there and just did the Waikiki beach, I'd be like, oh, cool.
Yeah.
But actually going there and experiencing like the local experience,
getting out of the city.
I don't think everywhere I go, it's got quite a high expectation of everywhere I go now. Like wanting the local experience, seeing how they roll.
That was really cool too. Like this time we did homestays, so we sent all of our rangatahi out, and they. Are you all right to talk about that online, or is it what happened at homestay stays at homestay?
Give a little bit of an idea.
Give a bit of a glimpse behind the curtain of what happened on your homestay.
Not much.
Nothing
major.
much. Why did you always go home?
We can censor this part we won't show your mum this part now.
Oh, she already knows.
What was it like going to Hawaii, staying with another indigenous young person like you, but from the other side of the world? What was that like?
Low key, kind of the same. It's like we're
Staying
very
at one
similar.
of your mates' house at home.
It's just one of the bros' house. But it was just a bit out of it because he's got a bathroom in his room.
Oh yeah.
Quite a good privilege.
Privilege.
Quite a
Oh my
privilege.
gosh.
Quite apart from my room, I'll never leave. But, nah, it was alright.
But because you got quite close with the family, like with his mum, and do you feel like you could come back and stay with them?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like just made a whole lot of connections, whole lot of new cousins, aunties, and uncles. And definitely do it again, 100 times over and over and over.
Because I know that's something that you guys were a bit nervous about, was the homestays, eh?
Yeah, I don't know if they were going to be awkward or
Yeah.
they were going to be ratchet.
But then at the end of it, you guys were like, oh, one more night.
Yeah, at the end of it, didn't even want to come home.
Yeah.
The rangatahi in Hawaii are so beautiful.
Yeah.
Like they're very, very similar to Māori children. But they have a little, and I've been told this too, like going and meeting with other Indigenous people from around the world, is that Māori, we have a little bit of I think we're like the scary Indigenous
We
people.
are.
Like we're
We are.
very when you kind of interact with, especially Hawaiian, they're so like they have a softness, a sweetness, a gentleness, whereas we can come across a bit abrupt.
A bit ratchet sometimes.
But yeah, like our Māori out where, well, that's a part of who we are too, is to stand in our mana and
We've been fighting for this
yeah, like we are, we literally, we were warriors, we are warriors, we still carry that kind of ahua about us. But yeah, the Hawaiian children, they have all of the same values. They have the same values as us. When we're out and we're doing stuff together, we're having a kai, like they're in there wiping down the tables, clearing the rubbish. Like it's literally like being on the marae, which was really cool to see.
Goes to show how similar we are, eh?
Yeah.
Like, the culture's real similar.
To be so far apart, yet to be so similar and have the same morals and values, like you have to be related.
Yeah.
We have
You
to be related somehow. Like we're definitely not related to like modern day LA rangatahi because we are we're so different.
Oh, no. Usually we do a biscuit rating segment, but okay, we've done it like 2 times. Not that usually we do that, but today
We're meant to do it every time, but we've like messed it up 2 out of 3 times, 2 out of 4 times.
It was like, do we usually do that or what? So today we thought we would rate Lay's chips. because it's a bit of a
Nice.
staple here in America. So we've got is it lemon?
Lemon.
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 Flavored chips and the classic.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
So I'll pass it down and we got to rate it on 3 things. Appearance, the taste, and was it the texture? Yeah, appearance, taste, and texture.
It was dipability. We got no dip.
In the water goes.
I'll go.
Maybe crunch, I reckon.
Yeah, let's do crunch. Let's do crunch.
So 1 chip, 3 chips, 4 chips.
However many you want.
Or handful.
Bit of an ASMR.
Okay.
Looks alright, eh? Looks like a chip.
Just for you guys at home.
Yeah, it just tastes like
What the
what
heck?
the ones we have at home? Eater. They're just like the Eater, the thin cut ones.
Whoa.
What's it good?
That's
bread.
crazy, eh? I feel like I just bit into a lemon. Can someone else taste these?
Oh.
Right, it feels like we just bit into a lemon.
These are the lemon ones.
Why
Oh, I
is
can
there
smell
so
them.
much? Yeah, there's like.
They smell sour already, eh?
Oh, lovely.
I'm already gonna say I bit into that. I haven't even eaten the whole chip, and it tasted like I just bit into a lemon slice. Why is it juicy?
Fuzzy.
Why is this chip juicy? Yeah, see, it's like unexpected, eh? Like I don't. It feels illegal.
Kinda nice.
Yeah, I reckon it would be nice. This is the kind of chip that you serve with something like
Yeah.
with what we go with, like a bit of a lemon chip. Maybe like raw fish.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dip like a bit of a raw fish with that would
Oh,
be
okay.
nice.
I see the vision now. I see the vision.
Yeah, I feel like that's a chip you can't. Well, we're still eating them, so you can have them by
Just
itself.
eating more chips.
I think
Those
it's
things.
the
Thin cut.
yeah. It's the I don't know. That's the name that gets me. Lays, because they call these crisps here.
oh yeah.
Yes.
You ask for
If you're
chips.
hungry, then I got the lace. That's what that reminds me of.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what
Oh
this
my
reminds me
god, I
of.
thought it said, if you're hungry, girl, I got fillets. I was like, okay.
Yeah,
put the
no,
full
it's the
cooked
lace. I
fish.
personally wouldn't reach for this when I'm like hungry,
Yeah.
but it's snacky.
Yeah.
Hard.
Okay.
Ooh.
What do we, so there was 3 things we rated out of. What do we think our total was out of 30?
Oh,
Just to
out
put
of
it up-
30.
Just to put it up there with the biscuits, since we
15. It's
15.
meh.
Yeah, I reckon.
15
Um,
out of 30.
Toes are caught.
You want to say 30, eh?
Yeah. Hey, little chicken nugget.
just
28.
you know, got to represent all the kids out there. With the plain palate. Nah, I'd give this a 20. It honestly could be a lot better for what they are. But
There's
yeah,
a dip.
yeah, but they're just really good. But not much different to the chips at home. Try not to diss. If Lay's ever see this video, sponsor us.
Sponsor us to come back.
Take that back. Sponsor us. Yeah.
Very good. If you jump in the pool, Grayson,
Popping money.
I'll give you $20.
Hey.
Oh, we
With
got
the
9
equipment,
minutes.
but,
No.
Nah, we don't got
Good
time. We
outfit
don't got
too.
time.
No,
Yeah,
no,
they
no.
would
Just
have.
Lint rolled his outfit.
Yeah, bro, just
Such
lint
a
rolled his
good
outfit.
outfit.
We got 9 minutes to
Right.
get out of here.
Oh, okay.
So
Oh,
thank you,
lovely.
Ete Whānau, for jumping on today, and we'll catch you next time on Why Should We Give It F? Doits!